and you can quote this on me. There is no way the Orioles or Red Sox make the playoffs this season. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way.
I set the bar really low at the NBA predictions.
I don't think all Mavs fans look into the stats like I do.
It's not the great value Target brand toilet paper or whatever. It's the Charmin Ultra Strong.
I don't know if Nick Nurse is the coach for the Raptors. I don't know if he's the reason why they won the 2019 championship. I feel like that was more of a team effort.
The Mavs cannot say we do not miss Seth Curry shooting threes.
This questions the firing of Dwayne Casey, who I think is a very underrated coach.
To me, the Capitals really pushed all their chips for this season.
Hello, I'm Mike Grimes, and you've been listening to Outsiders Opinions with Kevin and Austin.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our NBA Opinions of the Week. And the standings are a little bit wild. But Austin, a team that I believe was high on the NBA standings to start the year and had a great year last year, it is the Cleveland Cavaliers, and now they are ninth in the East.
Yeah, and while this video is recording, they're 15 and 13, but after this, they have one more game. They could either be 16 and 13 or 15 and 14. It's just whether or not they're going to be able to turn it around. I have doubt because Mobley is going to be out for 2 to 4 weeks with a leg strain. They also have a couple other players who are hurt, namely Max Strus and Sam Merrill. Mitchell's averaging over 30 points, but his ability to facilitate is not been that great. Garland's not played as well as he has last year. And just there's something off about this team at the moment. And I think it's going to take a little bit for them to be able to turn around. Do I think they'll make the playoffs? Yes. But turn it around to anywhere near what they did last year, I don't think so.
Yeah. I don't think it's too crazy for them to turn it around, just given how weak the East is.
But do you expect them to be a top 3 seed in the East? I don't think they need to be 1 to be like they did last year, but I'd say top 3 at least.
Yeah. I don't know if they can be top 3. And because when you look at it, the Pistons are doing incredible right now. Then you have the Knicks, who I trust. And then you think about the Raptors. That's the only way I could see them getting to 3. But I think the Raptors are doing well. And I do think they build as a team.
Yeah. Cleveland has kind of been a team that's built themselves on defense a little bit. And they've been mid defensively this season. And that being their MO is definitely not something that I would. It makes it hard. I mean, they're 12th in defensive rating and 11th in offensive rating. That does not bode well and they're 12th in net rating. So it doesn't really bode well for how their team is projecting in the future, especially with Mobley missing. I think that they're probably going to lose some games because of Mobley's absence. Jared Allen has not played as well as he probably should, and he's, I think, been a little bit of a disappointment this year. He's not grabbing as many boards. Last year he averaged 9.7 rebounds in 28 minutes per game. This year in 26 minutes per game, he's only averaging 7.2. That's a pretty wide discrepancy. He's also shooting significantly worse on the field while attempting more shots. Last year, on 7.8 attempts from the field, he shot 71% from the field. This year, only 58% on almost 10 shots per game. So they're going to have to get some better performances from some of their guys, especially, like I said, Garland, who's struggling after he came back from injury, and then Jared Allen. But for them to be able to turn around, they're going to need their entire team healthy, which they just don't have right now. Once they get Strus back eventually, once they get Sam Merrill back eventually, once they get Mobley back, I think this team can look good, but it's just going to take too long for that to happen for them to truly be a top 3 seed. So I don't really believe in their ability to turn it around completely, but I do think they'll play better as the season goes along, and maybe they peak at the right time right before the playoffs.
Well, yeah, and thinking about that, yes, you mentioned the top 3 seed. That helps you get home court advantage. But I don't know if that is going to matter too much, just given how wide open the East is. I think there are a lot of teams that can be competitive. And like you said, if the Cavaliers heat up at the right time, then it could work out for them. They could just win. It doesn't matter if they have the top seed.
True, but I do think home court advantage in the first round is important, and getting as many of those home series as possible is definitely good. But I still have a little bit of concerns. I think that this team is good when fully healthy, but I still have yet to see them play at their full potential this season. And obviously, their disappointing end last year where they lost in 5 to the Pacers is definitely not the best thing in the world.
Yeah, it is not, and it is a surprising downturn given just how well they were last year. And they were competing against a top team with the Celtics that is different than this year's Celtics because of just how well built that Celtics team was. So I'm not really sure. And it seems like they have those years of kind of like, oh, they're really good one year. This is kind of in the Donovan Mitchell era. They've been really good. Then they struggle the next year. And then they come back and they're top in the NBA. And now they're struggling this year.
Yeah, it's been kind of a cycle. And I'm interested to see which side they come out of it.
Yeah, I'm curious what will happen. And I don't think you make any crazy trades or anything. I think you just try to get guys back and you work on the chemistry between these guys.
Yeah, I think that's a fair decision.
Yeah. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. We appreciate you listening to Outsiders Opinions.